Welcome to Stardew Valley. We're going to start a new game today. It's going to be day 1, year 1 of spring. This is Clay Money's channel. This will be our first playthrough of Stardew Valley. Episodes will be based on game day. So, Clay Money is my name. Farm name is the Clay Farm. Favorite thing is chocolate. There's nothing significant about favorite thing. There are just some storylines in the game where it will say something about your favorite item. So it doesn't really matter what you choose there. And let's see, I typically like the normal avatar here. There's a lot of different choices you can do to change. Maybe we should make him at least a blue-eyed blonde fellow for sake of matching me. That's getting into the green. Let's get to the blonde orangish. I don't know that his red shirt matches. So why is it changing his pants? Oh, I am on pants. Purple pants, blue pants. Maybe we'll just go back to the standard outfit. Oh, Flathagen has joined. A little happy birthday shout out to him. And the lighting has been adjusted. It is burning my face off. So we are going to watch the intro. I'm playing with the volume on this, so apologize if it's too loud. I do want to point out over here, and oh goodness, hold on a second. I'm going to move the video for just a moment. And standard farm. This is how the game began. This was the only farm available when the game first came out. But I am running a beta version to allow us to have the Riverland farm, Forest farm, Hilltop, and Wilderness farm. Wilderness is based on combat and fighting, not my style. Hilltop makes it difficult to design the farm, in my opinion. Forest farm I have used on another 4-year game that I'm into. 4 game years, excuse me. And I do enjoy that farm. You do get some hardwood that comes back that respawns on your farm. Riverland is for fishing. I'm horrible at fishing. And standard is got a lot of crop space, which is what I want. I want to teach in this series of videos. I want to teach some good economics for Stardew Valley. So we're going to go with standard farm. And we'll watch the intro. See if my face is in the way of the intro. Which probably is. Now I can't remember where it was. There we go. Now I can't remember where it was. I want you to have the sealed envelope. This is Grandpa. I think he's on his deathbed. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now listen close. Oh, we're up to 3 viewers. It's very exciting. I think all 3 are in my immediate family, but that's okay. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life, and your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. This is very... this is deep. Oh, it looks like we're going to have to screen the inappropriate chat here. Good thing we're not displaying it on the video. Now let Grandpa rest. I forgot I didn't get a chance to read the other stuff. This is for the benefit of those who have not started a Stardew Valley game before. You can certainly fast forward through the intro if you would like to the playing of the game. Um, Today's video is sponsored by Moxie. I think I took the can out of here. And you have to click to open the letter. If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me a long ago. I lost sight of what mattered in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped in everything and moved to the place where I belong. Enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Clay Farm. Of course, that comes from my naming it. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name. Can't read that. Good luck, love, Grandpa. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy. You get to interact a lot with Lewis in this game. So here's the bus ride. A little bit loud there, sorry. Yes, Splathog, and I have the chat active. I was ignoring your comment earlier. That's a... This is Robin. She's the carpenter. Hello, you must be Clay Money. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there tidying things for your arrival. I'm paraphrasing a bit. The farm's over here. It's pretty basic stuff. I'm gonna check the camera position again when we get the toolbars back up. I did shrink it. This is Clay Farm. I've always wanted my own farm. A lot of work to do here. There's the old guffer. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone moves in. It's quite a big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Very small, I might add. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt. Rude. Confrontational. Don't listen to her, Clay Money. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. That's pushing the social aspect of this game, which I'm not very fond of. Very much a farming economy game for me. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have any cell, put it in this box. Which is the box up here. Oh, I forgot I made him blonde. So they give you some tips on the movement, run. Got to shut the music down here. So we go go up to options. Definitely want this turned on right away. I'll show you why when we get outside. We'll get some of this tuned down for the stream. So, we don't need the dialogue sound. Okay. Okay. So here's our hotbar, which will appear at the bottom or top of the screen, wherever you're, depending on your position on the screen. And these are our backpacks, the second and third rows, which we don't obtain until later in the game. So, being the first day of the game, we're going to have to manage the hotbar very carefully the first few days of the game. Okay, I am just going to quickly move the video precisely in a precise position. Yep, I got the, can you up your volume? I don't think so. That's about, I don't have the inline volume installed. Okay, it's better. Sorry for that delay, just getting some chat about the volume. And you have to wear this headset sort of like the pilots, I guess. Go over and right click on the gift, and we have parsnip seeds. You received 15 parsnip seeds to get you started. Thank you, Mayor Lewis. And we can click over here on the journal, and we can see we have to cultivate and harvest a parsnip. This is good. A lot of these journal items come with gold rewards, so it's important to watch them. We also have introductions. I'm not good at this. I have a 4-year game. I'm not even sure if I've introduced myself to all the people. Always watch TV in the morning. Living off the land is good. It's going to give us a little tip. Chop wood and search for forage. Okay, good. We can sell wood. We can sell forage. Am I a female farmer? Is it the hair? Maybe. 500 gold is what we start out with. The time does tick along. I think a Stardew Valley day is about 13.5 minutes. But if you push E to your inventory or anything, you can see over here that the time goes dim. It flashes. And that pauses the game. No, we're not going to watch all the TV channels. Not today. The weather gets important later in the game when you're watering things. Very good tool, the Scythe. I always hesitate if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Uses 0 energy, and you can get fiber items. Boy, the sound sounds high on this. And grass. I'm gonna just tune the sound down a bit. Ambient down a bit more. Everything's kind of okay. We need to just clear enough for the what I call it, the parsnip garden to get started. The pickaxe, as expected, works on stone. Oh, we collected some coal. That's very good early in the game. And we will. I like to go around and use the tool exclusively and then change tools. So you can roll your mouse wheel to the different options to use. Scythe is a good one to keep it on. If you're doing anything and you accidentally activate the tool, you don't waste energy. And let's go back to the pickaxe. The red square, this is your reach. And again, we turned this on. If you have not turned it on in your game, it's highly recommended. Always show tool hit location. Okay, it's not always 100% accurate. but most of the time it is. So, not to waste energy. Okay. Get rid of some stone, and we have a lot of space for a garden here. Probably more than we need. Still doing pretty good on energy for the day. So, later this spring, hopefully we'll have an upgrade to the watering can. So knowing that, I'm going to build my garden with a hoe. And I'm going to build it three high. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you have a mouse, question from the chat, if you have a trackpad, how to move your slots, you can use the numbers 5, 6, 8, 9 number keys. It's a good question. Thank you, Red Hot Dogs. Good question. Shout outs, props to Flat Hoggin and Red Hot Dogs 13. Both of them have YouTube channels as well. So we're clicking and then left click to plant. Going to switch to watering can. You can also go down and click on the items in the hotbar. I do that quite often. Early in the game, you can only water one thing at a time. It's quite time consuming. It's quite energy consuming. You stand in the middle, you can... Sometimes you can actually water 9 items. A chest is what we need right away because we only have the hotbar. So what do you need to craft a chest? There is crafting in they call it crafting in this game. I don't think it's like Minecraft crafting in my opinion. Although it does take multiple items. So if you have questions about crafting, you can go up to the crafting tab. I hit again E for inventory and to the crafting tab, and we can now craft a wood fence because it requires 2 wood. We have 3. And a wood path requires 1 wood. We don't need either of those at this time. We need a chest, 50 wood. Well, we've only accumulated 3 wood, so it seems like a bird. Well, it'd be a long time to accumulate 50 wood. These little trees are worth 2 or 4, so we're going to use our axe. It takes a lot of energy. You can watch the energy go down, but we need to get some big trees down for 15, 20 wood. We do have a question in the chat of what button do you push for the map. That's E for inventory, and the map is a tab. And a later episode we will go through the whole map. Some of these areas are not yet accessible. So, and I got some wood I cannot pick up over there. Get rid of this fiber. There, I think that I've picked up all the wood. No, not quite. We have really no way of getting energy the first few days is very difficult. Prepared food is quite expensive. I should not be using the axe to do that because it takes energy. Switch back to this guy. And we don't, looks like 1 more tree for that chest that we really desperately need this early in the game even. So you don't want to have to discard any items, you want to keep a lot of things. It's about 4 o'clock, we've depleted a lot of our energy. Time to go make that chest, and we'll go into town. So we'll push E, crafting, and we have a chest available. When you click it, it becomes in your hands, sort of, I guess. You need to give it a spot on the hotbar. And then you can take it off the hotbar, which you see is moved to the top of the screen now. And you can place it. Notice the red and the green telling you where you can place it. Oh, welcome to Plantastically. Another Twitch and YouTuber on our, I don't know if there's YouTubing yet, but Twitch for sure. Shout out. Let's keep the wood, stone, coal, sap, fiber. Say that 3 times fast. Pickles, pickles, pickles. I'd like to sell some of my fiber, but I'd like to keep some of it too, because I know I have a scarecrow to craft soon in the game. So you can actually right-click on the fiber, and it will drop 1 fiber into the chest. You can continue to do that until you dropped half. But I want to show another trick. If you pick it up, it's going to go right back to the stack of 20. If you hold the left shift and right click, it's going to drop half of the stack. So, can you remove the shirt? This shirt? Okay. It is Flathoggin's birthday, but I went with the standard farm, or I can't remember the name of it, but the original farm for the game, because I wanted to maximize growing space and for educational videos about the beginning of Stardew Valley and growing economically in the game. This farm has the most equal potential. That was a mouthful. So we're headed into town, and when you see that, a lot of times the screen pans or it changes. Like when it changes there, you've now come into what we call Pelican Town. And abruptly we've gone from a dirt path to a stone path. We have to come in town to be social, to meet some people. I never did this my first game or two. I was much more interested in the economy. But let's just talk to some people. The speech bubble will come up if they have something to say, and we'll right click. This is all going to be pretty generic welcome to town stuff. You'll want to maximize the conversation. Now he has no conversation left. Looks like we have some forage items up here. The plus sign allows us to pick them up with the left, actually right or left mouse button at that point. Should try to talk to some people. You might learn something about the characters. Penny, she's got the children in town. Not her children, but she keeps the children during the day. She's shy. We should see. Doing well with that. Pierre's bulletin board has good information. Here's the calendar. There's no months in the game. It's seasons of 28 days. So. Lewis's birthday is on 7 spring, is what they say, or Pam's birthday on 18 spring. We have an egg festival on 13 spring. Stardew Valley plays as a very non-denominational game, and Easter flower dance is a summertime thing. Hot dates, actually none on here. Haley's a possibility for marriage over here. Can't see her name, but she's very snobbish. I would suggest going in. This is Pierre's general store. You'll spend a lot of time here, especially early in the game, purchasing seed. And spring 18 looks good. Sorry, just checking my chat here. Stores operate interestingly. You don't go purchase items off the shelf here. You go right to the register, right click the block. Oh, Pierre's not tending the shop. Oh gosh, it's almost 8 o'clock at night. Well, at least we've seen the store. We'll have to buy some seed tomorrow, which is okay because it staggers your harvest. It staggers your harvest. Startup zone. This is a central social area. I'm right-clicking to get in the doors. Let's meet Pam. She's a bus driver and she's an alcoholic. She's here about every night and she doesn't have any money. Interesting combination. Gus is the operator here, owner, chef. Everybody likes mayonnaise, by the way. That will come in handy later in the game. Emily is... I'm trying to think, she's related to some of the others in town. She invites us to the saloon, even though we're already here. Time flies. Yes, time does fly. That's okay. Here's Clint, the blacksmith. You'll interact with him later in the game. Of course, this guy does not like me. Shane. He will not like you either. Although we will take gifts later in the game. These arcades can be played. We will not play them today. I'm going to make a little nighttime trek down to the beach because I have a little bit of energy left. This is my shortcut to the beach. Always straight down. And it's not a violent game. You can't get mugged by running around in the dark. The only time that you get mugged... Oh, the worms. Find these around town. And you use the hoe. And we got a bit... Ah, we have a artifact. Found an artifact. The curator of the local museum might want to know about this. Good. Good step in the game. So as I was saying, you're down at the beach at night, you're not going to get mugged. The only time you get mugged, this is mussels worth some money. Some gold. We need to complete this bridge. We need 300 wood to do it. We need to do it early to get, there's good, you can already see there's some forage over there. I don't know if you can see it. Can't get it. So anyways, it's safe. The only time it's not safe, if you're out and about after midnight, you really need to get home. Because at 2 in the morning you will pass out wherever you are, regardless of any alcohol consumption. And they'll put you to bed and sometimes take gold from you. I think that's a pretty good day for the first day in Stardew. You could have worked on the farm more, we could have cleared more, but it consumes a lot of energy. You do need to remember before going to bed to sell your items. Right click on the box. Anything available to sell will be lit up. If it's not available to sell, it will be grayed out. That doesn't mean we should sell everything, because this artifact is important to get to the museum for further goals we'll discuss later. The mussel, when we get to the community center goals, you'll need a mussel, but these are readily available, so at day 1 we need to sell it for the money. We decided to sell half our fiber, and the daffodils we're able to sell. It's not going to be a heck of a lot, maybe 150 gold. And I'm going to dance around for a second to show you what happens at midnight. Bit of Cinderella here. It gets red, it's getting late. Again, that's your warning. If you're way over in the mines or the far reaches of the map, it's very difficult to get back in time. So, that is pretty well concluded. Day 1. Slide into bed. And that activated when I moved into the bed. There's no button to push. And it looks like we've had... Oh, goodness. I was hoping for 150 gold. And we got 100 gold. It does look like the top of our screen is cut off a little. So if you're interested in what this 60 gold consisted of, you hit the plus, daffodil times 2. That means a standard daffodil is worth 30 gold. And when I say standard, I mean no stars, because we have silver star and gold star items in Stardew. Fishing the mussel's worth 30 gold, same as the daffodil. And the fiber's worth 1 gold each, so not very much. That's 100 gold, and that concludes our day 1 of spring, year 1 of Stardew Valley. Thank you for watching Clay Money and the channel, and shoutouts to my 4 viewers.